Hello. The clock is 20 minutes over 5. 17. It's Tuesday, the 5 February 2019, and we are live once again today. Let's see about we can make a short one and not so long. 1 hour, that's too much. But it's always nice. Then you have something your time can go with. And as long we have it, I think it's a good idea to make you a little bit wiser on the world that you actually is living in and how fucked up it really is. As you see, I have write something on my live channel, and that is actually the subject today. And then you think, I will definitely think that you think, what else is to mean about what I have write? Love is love, of course. Two people kiss each other. We know what love is. It's from mother to daughter or son or in between two lovers. It's not so difficult to understand love. Yeah, see, that's the version that they have always told you about. That's why that's the version you know about. That's the normal thing we know about that word. And we like to put it out in that version, not to make you wiser, if it actually means something else. But it does. It does mean something else. And that one have been used too far. And that's why we are talking about it today. The love is not forbidden, but for some people, it's a love that they have forbid you. So if you take it, they will take you. And now we have an ugly world. And now you have to believe in religion and religious assholes. Because you will be put up for a choice after this video. A choice about you want to join them or you want to be sacrificed by them. What is your choice? That's very interesting to hear about after. But then I know you sit out there, hey, I don't believe on God or prophecy or Muhammad or Jesus Christ and all the bullshit. No, I don't believe on all this shit. Hey, I'm not here to make you believe, but maybe you will change your mind a little bit different and maybe pretend that you are religious just to prevent to be sacrificed of one of those I'm going to explain you. I love movies. I very much love movies. Maybe not in the way that you love movies out there. Because when you go in and see an action movie, you see what you see. And that's what you relate to. But not I. I see what it could be built on. And that's what I want to see. And that's what I see when I see a movie today. So I don't sit and relax in the same way when you sit and see a movie. It's a long time ago that I have sit and see a movie and felt this. I think you know that. When you really have seen a very, very, very good movie, when it's so good You feel a little bit inside that you can relate to the movie, to the one who's playing out the role as the head person in that movie. It's not like butterflies in stomach, but you could nearly maybe call it in your mind. Butterflies in your mind through the movie. You are living it out through the movie. Then it's definitely a success, the movie. But see, I cannot do that anymore. It's a long time ago. I've felt to sit and watch a movie and feel butterflies in my head in that way. I just never more feel butterflies in my mind when I see movies. I will always miss that. Sometimes it's not a good thing to be clever on everything. Sometimes it's better if you go stupid through life because you will not be hurt by the people who is hurting you behind your back. If you get too wise, you will know that they're hurting you behind your back. And when you know that, you will be so disappointing over all the choices you're going to take the rest of your life, because you will be aware over the people who are sitting behind your back. And you sit and think, oh, what am I talking about? Am I on the moon? Yeah, maybe I am. I'm just the illusion in your mind that it feels real, just like in the Matrix. No. And maybe, who knows? No, I stand here and I want to talk a little bit about Robin Hood. Oh yeah, what a nice movie. Have you seen that? I'm not a favorite of some of the movies because the tradition of how they make that movie, I don't think they have a success with the new movies they have made, but you heard the story. You know about the story. Isn't that real? You know about the story. We have a hero, a warrior, a hero who is conquering the richest money and taking it and giving it to the poor. What a what a adventure. What a nice what a nice subject in a movie. A very nice idea. Yeah, we like it. Or does we? Because now I talk about all this love. Is there a reason why we should not love it? Actually, there is a little reason for why we should not love it. Because what you see once again is is how you see it in your mind. Because you don't know better. But today you're going to know a lot more. And maybe you will hate the subject about Robin Hood. Then you think, no, of course, how can I hate that? It's a great thing. He take from the riches and give it to the poor. Yeah, in my head, what a fucking asshole, you know. So now I'm the bad person. No, let me explain. And you know it's by long fallback. And you always know nearly all of them, nearly, not all of them, but a lot of them is sing about love. They're singing about love. And of course, when you hear it, it's always that love that you think it is. The love you give to a boyfriend, or to your girlfriend. That's the love in your mind. That's the love you think it is. Because what else should it be that they're singing about? It cannot be other kind of love, or can it? What else kind of love is there? Yeah. Now you come into the world and you are very much rich. What? You cannot come into the world and be rich. You have to grow up first. Yeah, but in flesh, you are so rich. You have a great body. It's working so fucking perfect. Maybe too perfect for some other people that they will accept. So instead of accepting you, they want to use your ass. How can they use you? Can they use your flesh? Yeah, of course they could fuck you a lot, but I don't think that is how we are thinking on that kind of fucking. I think more they take you in the ass. No, no, not by fucking. Now you misunderstood me. It's not that I mean. They are not having sex, okay? So it's not in the ass and the other thing. No, no, forget that one. No. They will cut the strings around you and they will use you. They will study you and they will force you to your own mind of we are talking about today. Love through your own mind. Not given from you to another person, but given heart to your own mind and what you are imagine that you might could love. And out from that, yeah, we shall conquer the world. No, 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 no. In our mind, we are conquering the world. Because we are so rich in our flesh. And suddenly, now we have something godly because your flesh, when you're squeezing out your liquid of desire, we have to spirituality, the world that they have not talked about, but they know all about that it's right there, because that's how the universe have been built in the earlier mornings. That is the source to everything and why we are here. Whoa, see, now it's going to be deep, so deep, so they cannot even deny it. And whoa, suddenly, now you no longer see Earth as a nice place where you just can live out your life, but a source to re-win out of souls. Grown have become man, and now we want to squeeze out the nullings from the atom that we have built up and is walking on earth. So, do you like now Robin Hood? Do you like now to listen to all the music in the radio? What is popping up in your mind today? Religion? Oh, what you think you hear? Oh, now I put an idea in your head, and now you will no longer see the beautiness of that love that you know about. Now you will see a face of a monster, a vampire that's sucking out your liquid for keeping on sitting on his throne, a ruler over the universe, a ruler over man, your creator, your God. Too much. No, now you just have a stupid neighbor. Pretending to be Robin Hood, forcing you, squeezing out your liquid. Hired by the state, hired through a military force of intelligence. They have hired a lot of beauty hookers and putting them on the net just in hope for you to squeeze out that liquid. Yeah. Let's see some magic. Let's see some magicians creating something new by his own inspiration of lighting up his own mind through that beautiful desire to that woman. As long as we can keep the women's away, we can maybe keep it young and fresh until he get old, and maybe he don't get old, because it will keep on reminding itself, because it will never be fulfilled. So Robin Hood can conquer and give to the poor all the richest ideas from his flesh. Yeah. That was another love in disguise. That you have never been introduced for. Nobody in school have taught you and teach you about this subject. And I'm definitely sure when you are a kid, you have felt that love. And now there's definitely a reason for the parents to be worried. If somebody is spotting their kids, showing that love, maybe to the boys or to the girls over in school. Maybe Robin Hood, the vampire, will see a source of knowledge, a source of gold and diamond and the richest of riches. Yeah, what world are we living in? Now you begin to understand. Now you begin to understand why you have maybe been kept ignorant. And not only that, now you begin to understand too why they have never told you. Two reasons. If we lie for you too and never telling you, you will, for the first, you will never know. For the second, we can maybe conquer you in peace before other is doing that. There can be many reasons. So the free world you want to live in today, there's suddenly a reason to all the strings why you cannot live in totally freedom, but we wish. Only if we are everybody standing together on this and demanding to be wiser on things they're not telling us about, only then we shall know what damage if we are going through some damage. Today, we still have a communistic way of our commune. I don't hope you are ending up on that. I don't want to hear your story if you end up on that, being sucked on and whole your life because they will not liberate you. They want to use you. If you don't work, they will suck on you. Yeah, not real, not on that one. Yeah, that could else be very nice if they did that. Sucking, 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 go, 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 go. Yes. No, no, no. It's not. You like Robin Hood now? You like all that love that they're talking about? Can we see the force who is sucking on us? Do we know where the source is coming from? Is it from firms? Is it from some countries who call us maybe demons, so they have a reason to suck on our ass? Where does the source come from? Is it a firm? Is it a country? Is it a religious people? Is it our church? Where does the source come from? Is it our politic people who want to make their career in politics through your knowledge of flesh, of your liquid, with spirituality? Riches. Where does the source come from? And who are accepting it? Like a unicorn with its horn. Just like in Harry Potter. Yeah, you'll see that one. Huh? Somebody killed a unicorn. Shit. What does you really see in the movies? Huh? Does you see a unicorn? Does you see a magic stick? Does you see a light sword? Or just a movie? Do you see a tower with an eye? What does you see? What does you see? A old religion that nobody dare talk about and has condemned it ever since. And that's the reason for no sexuality freedom. And if you demand it, they will be Robin Hood. Yeah, there can be many reasons today. Gays want to have their freedom, definitely. If man suddenly is God with a magic stick, maybe he's a little bit too hetero. We could imagine. Gays don't like Moses. I don't think so. Or maybe it's a lies in their ear because they are chaos. It's chaos inside their heads because they cannot be free. They are prisoned in their own body. Don't blame those who's already a victim. Now you understand what I mean about a face. What is the face we see? Is it the real face that we shall honor? Can we ever dig after the real face in our history and honor the real people? What else does they have to teach us? Secret knowledge that we maybe should not know about? But what if we become a victim to that secret knowledge? Shall we then teach other about it? I'm asking you because you can become a victim someday. Religion knows all about this. All religious people have been taught about it through their religion. So there's definitely a reason to deny people that believe on their religion. Religion does certainly not stand for freedom any longer. You understand? So if you speak about religion, it's limiting your freedom. Maybe that's why I get a war on my ass. I don't know. Maybe they become. I'm not really sure on that. Because they see that I will prison people through religion because of a true magic stick. Suddenly my dick. That's why I have their shield on my phone so I cannot connect with people through my phone. So you taste the magic stick because through their head it's godly. And they don't want that around. Suddenly, yeah, you know this, you have heard that. A missile shield. So what is a missile? Is it the same like the magic stick? And the magic stick is the same like people's stick? So now they cannot go through the shield. So they cannot connect with people through the telephone. So say they are through the telephone. Because of this, do you like Robin Hood now? Do you like the missile shield? Who are you really with? Your sexual freedom? Or their religion, they say that you shall not touch or touch his dick. Now, blessing is suddenly maybe something else. It's not the water that's coming out when you want a glass of water. Suddenly, the holy spiritual water is coming out from the one you love, maybe through his dick. Maybe there's a reason why we don't like Jews. Maybe there's a reason why we don't like Nazis. Maybe there's a reason why we don't like Romans. Maybe there's a reason why we don't like Egyptians. Maybe there's a reason why we don't like royal people. Maybe there's a reason why we have all this against. Some can have been created from jealousy. Other demon thoughts to be rich on other people's spiritual riches. I want to make it out there because I want to teach you. I want to teach you a world that they have denied me to teach about. I want to include you. I want to include you about the knowledge that I have been born with. I wanted my science. I want all my work back, but they have denied me everything I have worked on. I will take your hand if you reach out to me. I will take your hand if, only if, you have the courage to drop the bullshit and go directly to the case. Then we can see each other in our eyes, and I can give you a straight answer. I can teach you about yourself like no other. They don't want me to teach you. They want to take it and they want to teach you so they can hide all the dark sides. But see, all the dark sides is a part of that road to make everything better. you cannot do it only with one. Have go hand in hand. Have to be sacrifice in our minds, not by flesh. Do you know what a sacrifice is? Maybe you have done it sometimes, that some people want something and maybe you want something else. So you sacrifice yourself, maybe forgetting what you want. That's how we're building up. A little bit misunderstood in the past because they did really sacrifice people. Yeah. But if it's no more present, how can it then be a good sacrifice? I don't know where they have get the idea from, but they must have observated some kind of sacrifice since they are doing it. Maybe through generation they have misunderstood about what that sacrifice was all about. We cannot build towns if we are killing our own people and sacrificing them. Maybe they did not have a law of mountain in the past, so maybe it was necessary to sacrifice, like mountain of love. Let's not hope the mountain is being built on that love. Yeah, you know what love I'm talking about? The forbidden love that everybody is singing about. It's a little bit amusing because the 10 demands was coming from a mountain. We can ask ourselves what mountain that really was. They came from Egypt. Remember that. Moses came from Egypt, and we are forgetting that. He was even a step brother Yeah, let's not dig into the religion. I hope I make you a little bit aware. Thanks a lot. A little bit to think over. A little bit to see a little bit different on the world that you live in, on your neighbors, on your commune and state and politic people and royal people and agency and firms and communication firms and intelligence firms and so on and so on. Yeah. Last thing, and I hang up. Experience to work for a firm, and you had a good idea to make it better. Now you see he have always done it like this, always do it like this, and then that on, and then that there, and then this one, and then that. And it took fucking like 5 minutes extra, and he was going to make 100 in a day. And this was taking 5 minutes extra. See, if he did it different, maybe he will earn those 5 minutes. So he could actually make more on the day, maybe, on the same energy that he is using already. Or get earlier free, or have a longer break, or what do I know? Just for the 5 minutes. Now they hire a new young person and he see it different, and he telling him about that he can do it like this. He don't know shit about it, but he can just see he can do it like that. So he proving it for him. And what a smart ass, coming here and just starting and showing him he can do it different, and now he have done it in 10 years like that. Can you imagine how he is feeling? He worked with it in 10 years and he did never see he could do it like that. Now there come a young person and he have never worked with it, and just showing him that he can do it a little bit different, and he will earn 5 minutes. Do you understand where I'm going? See, for a firm, it's a lot. It's many money. Every year, it's many money just for doing a little bit different. Those 5 minutes every day, it's a lot for a firm. It's a lot. If it's not only 1 year, but 2 years, and maybe the rest of the firms is in live, it will in the end, when it passing over to somebody else, so it will be a lot, fucking a lot, just for doing a little bit different. Then you can say, okay, that's what it is all about a firm that always improving. But do you think he will get a bonus for showing him how he can do it different? Will he get a bonus? Maybe he will get a red wine, maybe, or maybe just a gift, just for the firm can earn maybe 300,000 extra maybe every year. And now he just get a red wine or a packet of coffee, or maybe a bonus in the end in that month. We don't really appreciate people who comes with the new thinking. In the firms, we don't really understand. We don't really understand to appreciate it. If we give them a little bit more wire, maybe it would expand to the whole firm, other places too. And now it maybe not only 300,000 every year. Now it's over in the other, over there too. They have maybe 4 rooms like that, So now they put him over in that, and maybe he find out he can do it different there too. And then it's 300 more. Now we're up to 600 every year. Now he come to the next room, but in this room it could not be different. It's just like that. Then he come to the last room. Oh, there was more he could win out of that time with doing it different. So now he's up on 900,000. It's nearly 1 million every year just for correcting it a little bit, how they can do it. But this man, he does maybe only get a red wine for every room. That's how much we appreciate them in our firms. We don't understand when we have a good brain to pay them, because suddenly we feel threatened. We feel threatened by good thinkers, when we invite them into our firm. We are tearing our own firms down because we don't allow somebody to become better, So all the customers will go over to the person we are invited into our firm. It's like a kind of a destructive on the business market. I don't know why it is like that, but we could maybe make it different if we include people. If we include them in a way so we can be in cooperation with them if they someday decide to start their own firm. Maybe we can advise them instead of rejecting them. Then maybe advise them in a direction where we can maybe get a cooperation up. So we get something in return if people someday is starting their own firm. Maybe correct them in a little bit different way. If we do that a little bit different way, maybe we can get something in return from the firm every time. And if the people who are starting their own firm understand that, then it's like going hand in hand, and we are just expanding our riches in our country. But we don't understand this cooperation. We want to put them down. We don't want to include the good brains that's working for us. Many of you out there who have a work, yeah, okay, maybe we have a lot of people and all of them have a good idea, and in the end it will be many money. If we should pay them, or would it? Because we're already earning it in the end of the year. But the boss won that money, of course. Yeah. But I still think we could pay a big like thanks, when the year is over and they can maybe see they have earned 300,000 just for those 5 minutes of doing that different every day. Maybe when the year is over, if the bosses were sitting in there and see, hey, but try to look at this. He have changed the result this year. Then the bosses could use their mind and say, okay, we put 10,000 on his account at the end of the year. We don't telling him about it. We just put it in when the end of the year is over. So maybe he's used to get 1,500 and now he gets 10 extra. Instead of a red wine or coffee, then we appreciate his, yeah. But the world is a little bit different. How everything is working, it's self-destructive. Weird thing, but true. So every progress we have, there follow some. Yeah, we actually go a little bit back every time we go forward. When we have a progress, we actually go a little bit down in the way we have a progress, and I think we shall go in on that subject and see about we can do it different. How we can include. I don't know about you, get me, but if you have a business out there, maybe you know what I mean. To be stubborn, you know this. That's maybe what is driving us, because we have this temper and we are so stubborn, and we know how to hide the money, so we are not using it. And this is the key to have a good firm and maybe end up with success one day. So we cannot see over that. in our own progress, we cannot see over that for wanting to have success and not letting other people take our success. Yeah, that was I think it was a good subject to go in on, because I think if you shall think over it, it's the firms today who's earning money on people that's rich, not by money but by flesh. So let's put some questions up now, and let's see about we can do a little bit different, and let us be a little bit more aware. I know too that every 1,000 years, and when they spot somebody, they do this shit. So maybe they will do it again one time. They will say this is the last, but it's never the last. It's fucking never the last one. Like they say Muhammad was the last. No, it's never ending. It's keeping on, you know. It's in a eternity. Like we have come so far. Yeah, but have we really come so far if we see on where how we have reached where we stand today? If we see our past, how we have reached where we stand today, have we then come so far? If this is included, I don't think we have evolved ever since it have been introduced. Ever since, like this book with Paradise, if we have not come far ever since Paradise. We have just been blinded in Paradise when we eat the apple. We're still in Paradise. We can just not see it because we get blinded. Like our other world was being pulled over our eyes, you know. It's too fucking sad. But a vampire's nature will never change. It will never change. And the lamb will always be sacrificed. Or is it really the goat? Maybe it's one of the same thing. I'm not really sure. I mean, doesn't it depend on where you stand? If you go into war, doesn't it depend on what side there wins? Yeah, think a little bit new. Here was a little bit from me to you to think over. Maybe you see now. I don't know. Bye.